Alright. I know, I don't usually start running videos like this, but I do have all 6 of them in Lashup. I have done this once before, so you may be wondering what I'm doing differently this time. Well, one of the biggest differences is obviously going to be the camera. HD instead of the old SD camera here. You can see the whole thing there. It's going to be pretty much a normal running video. This is, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell it on camera as much as I can tell in real life here, but I actually have them set up so every single one of these engines has the horn blowing on it at once. So, it's 6 engine Lashup, they'll all blow their horns. One of the things that I had to do was bypass my Power Master. The reason why I did that is because the Power Master's circuit breaker blows at 7.5 amps pretty much no matter what. And the last time it worked okay, but as it turns out, if you go more than like 5 minutes or so, it starts to overheat and it'll shut down. Another difference is I'm going to crank the labor all the way up. That should make it sound a little bit cooler, and it should also put off just a little bit more smoke. This time I also have it set up, since I bypassed the Power Master, it gave me a little bit more of a chance here, but to run a wire so that I could actually use a amp clamp, and the amp clamp is new from the last time I did this. Digital amp clamp instead of that old analog one that I was using, and I had to crawl under the layout to actually find it, so I couldn't run the camera if I was checking the amps. And interestingly enough, when I blow that horn, it draws about an extra 3/4 of an amp or so just to blow a horn. And it's pretty amazing how much power it pulls, but anyhow. It's basically going to be the same as last time. I'm going to have the more angles like I normally do on my other running videos and things. But anyhow, from here on out, running video time.
Dispatcher here. Do you copy? Over. Roger that. Please start up and stand by. Roger that. Starting up the engine. Out. Dispatcher here. Please hold for track orders. Over. Copy that. Out. Still have red. Can I get to the main line? Over. Roger that. Take the green. Over. Very good. Cleared outbound. Thank you, sir. Out.
you how smoky it is in here. You can probably see it better than I can on the camera screen here, but pretty foggy. There's the light. Sorry about that last part there. It's obviously I waited too long from the clear inbound to stop because it started to say it wanted to know if I was clear outbound again, but I'm not. I just wanted to shut them off. But yeah, I did blow the circuit breaker there. Let me see. My maximum amp draw was 9.1. So I'm not exactly sure. Well, that's at least the maximum amp draw I saw. I'm not exactly sure why that circuit breaker blows that early. It doesn't need to, obviously. Anyhow. Used a lot of smoke fluid getting all these things to work at the same time. I actually tore the Mopac apart, fixed it. There's a problem with the rear electrocoupler on it, and I need to replace the rear electrocoupler on the rear grand back there because it keeps popping open. This one wouldn't open. It wasn't sending any power to the coupler, and there's like a loose wire or something in there they fixed. Rear grand, I need to replace the coupler. It keeps springing open on its own no matter what I do. Not exactly sure. It was a problem actually I had a long time ago. It's nothing new. But yeah, there's the whole train. Same order I had them in before. Same everything really. And I did just go up to Railfest. Actually, it would have been yesterday. I actually picked up the sign out there. I'm thinking about putting that right over the Legacy. And then they actually had all 6 of these Heritage engines out there, along with the Boy Scouts and the Pink Ribbon locomotive, and then there was their, I think it's a DD40X. Same engine that was behind the 844 in that video that I made of that a while back, and then there's a, I think it's an E9, something like that, out there. That is also pulled behind the 844 a lot. So it's always neat to see the actual engines. I do notice they look terrible in real life. They're, well, maybe not terrible, but they're pretty bad, and pretty bad shape. Especially the Mopac, there's a whole bunch of rust right in here. And then there's the gas tank is like all scratched up and does not look good. My headlight deflector thing up here is actually broken off, but that's not there on the real thing. Yeah, the Katy is the only one out of the 6 that actually looks almost brand new. There's still some rust spots on it too. The Rio Grande, one of those little, I don't know what you want to call them, but the little deflector thing that's over the window there, that one is like completely rusty. It's like the paint just fell off or whatever. It's kind of fun to run this real long Lashup. Yeah, I doubt that I can put my 7th engine on there, just because it's not, it's blowing the breaker with 6. So I wouldn't try to put another one on there. But anyhow, it's fun to run, fun to video. And I actually do have some video from Railfest and stuff like that if you want to see that. But anyhow, see you next time guys. Bye. That looks like the breaker. Apparently. Yeah, let's go and reset this. Did not have that problem before. 0 amps. There's no real way to tell if this is blown or not. You see the red lights on, but that always is on. Let's see. Let's see here. The meter's about to shut off. That's what that beeping is. I get this to go back down to 0 here. It's the easiest way. You just gotta reset this thing. Anyway, there we go. Turn it back on too. And let's see, that all looks good. See what happens if it reset. All comes back on.